And we're up. Got a toolkit to pack up for Brian and a 200T muffler to work on. So obviously I got to clean this up because I didn't clean that up from last night. So let's do a little bit of cleanup here. And I'm going to bring you up on this phone so I can see comments. For those people that are watching later, I highly suggest you watch live. It's much more fun. Get a kick out of doing this live stuff. So I took a call today from Brian, and he needs a toolkit. Very simply. I mean, doesn't everybody, right? James made it. Brandon made it. Good. So, right, I need to go wash this off. So let me go put this in the sink. I'll be back. We'll clean off the counter here. Old man Fred, you made it this early in the stream. Amazing. Stuff. I think I'll put this over here. It's okay, Fred. We'll forgive you. All right. What a mess. Probably the only time I clean up is when I'm at the beginning of videos like this, you know? Contact. So let's see. First things first, we've got a toolkit for Brian to put together. Wow, and an enormous spider. Hang on a second. Let's get rid of it. Hang out inside the shop vac. Right. We need a toolkit. Brian's getting the main kit, so let's just put this all together. And I'm getting kind of low. Getting kind of low on kits. Good. Put this with the here. Only 4 people here? What's going on, guys? Another one. How's it going? Putting together a toolkit. So these are my crank tools, in case anybody's interested. Breakfast are doing good, yes. So in case Brian watches this later, flywheel side rod, small sleeve. You can use the large sleeve with the flywheel side rod, which, by the way, you need to do. Use the large sleeves, flywheel side rod, with your 395. Okay, 394, 395. Big bearings, large sleeve, even if you're using the small rod. Ten people here. Who's here? They should all just fall through, and they all need... I'm deburring them pretty good here, but you probably want to deburr these a little bit more before you use them. There we go. Nut and washer. Nut and washer. Oop. Lost the nut. Nut and washer. Doug Gardner. Well, Doug, this is what's considered a main kit, which governs about 90% of the saws that you're working on. There's a few that it doesn't cover, but this kit right here is 170 shipped. Hang on, let me clean this up for half a second and I'll get back to it. Hang on. Okay. So if you're looking at putting crankcases together, this kit right here will do basically 90% of the relevant saws. So everything from 372s to 660s to 394, 395s, 3120s, 026s, that whole gamut. Things it doesn't do. If you're working on 880s, you need a different sleeve, which I also have, so that's additional. If you're working on the newer 661s, you need an additional rod, which I have. If you're working on the old Husky 61s or the Steel 661s, it's a double-ended rod, so that's an additional $30. If you're working on old school 242s in that family, I have a specific rod for that. Other than that, this governs most of it. Most of the relevant saws this will do. Does that answer the question? So if you're in the United States, this right here is 170 shipped. I ship via priority mail. I'm going to pack this up right now for Brian. just throw these basically in a random padded envelope. Don't forget the sticker. You need to email me. Okay. Here. Let me give you the email. What I can do is I can send you the form letter that has all the information. But sometimes it's just better to ask here live. I think my tape is upstairs. So Brian, this is for you. Yeah, Doug, if you have any questions, certainly shoot me an email, but sometimes it's better to ask them here live so I can interact with you, you know? Here, hang on. Sorry, I'm responding to a text. So yeah, Doug, obviously, remove the extra ampersands out of my email address there, and you'll have it. It's mattyo5@aol.com. The O is letter O for Olson, not a zero. So mattyo5@aol.com. Letter O. Yeah. Questions, comments, anything otherwise? So this saw, I think, fell. Oh, man. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to use the impact for that. A little too tight. Leatherwood, 455 unit. Looks like so we're in straight gas. I would change that all while you're in there. The seals are not that expensive. So that's kind of cooked. That's broken. The internals there are okay probably, but yeah, Leatherwood, I don't know how expensive those top ends are these days. I'm willing to bet they're not too bad after Husky dropped the prices a few years ago. The OEM top ends might not be too bad to get. Yeah. So, considering it's like a $300-$400 saw, you know, 400 new-ish, and 300-ish used, you have to do the math and see if that works for you or not, you know. So yeah, this fell and the muffler cracked. I don't know what else happened to it, but got to get that muffler out. So let's take the clutch off. Great. That I don't want to lose. Oiler worm looks good. I never figured out what happened to my... I had a T27 that was long, the Weehaw one, I think, but it disappeared. It's kind of annoying. Hey, Tim. Howdy from the USA. Just gotta get the muffler out of this thing. I think it's okay, except for the muffler's cracked. And the clutch cover's messed up. There's the covers there. Muffler seems solid, but see if I can pull her out this way. Again, be best to loosen these two up. And I should be able to pull, yeah. Pull them up out. So this cracked for whatever reason. So might as well take, there's a couple of bolts left here and holding them up together. I don't think that's the correct one, so I'm gonna put this back somewhere. So that muffler has been salvaged and is now junk. Or scavenged. Scavenged is a better word. Gotta run. Breakfast or dinner bell. Yeah. I don't know exactly how expensive this repair is going to be. I think it's going to be alright, actually. So I've got the new muffler here. Alan, how's it going? I think you should build the West Big Dogs full wrap. Alan, thank you so much for the. But I don't have the. I know that the air filter is available, but I don't have the mount. I don't have that plastic piece for mounting it. Thank you so much for mentioning that because I knew that somebody had mentioned it and I forgot it was you. Forgive me for that. I knew that somebody had mentioned that number. The Canon RU3450. Everybody else write that down. Gotta find some place to write that down. 3D print, maybe. Maybe Nick Stokel has one. I don't know. I have an idea here. I may have tried this before, but I don't even know, Alan. To be honest, I don't even know if I'm going to rebuild it yet or not. That's the thing. I was certainly thinking about parting it out. Um, Chris has offered a donor 181 as well towards the project, so I may I may take him up on that. Just putting some 1184 on the muffler. This is not for sealant. This is just to hold this in place while I slide it back in. Just letting the tack just a little bit. How many saws left? Most of them. New OEM case. Yeah, Alan. The issue is I'm so much money out on the previous one, and I haven't sold it yet. So I hate to pour a whole lot more money into anything. I'm just right now. I'm about, I'd say, roughly $4,000 in the hole on these projects. So, you know. There we go. Red Loctite on there. That should do. Yeah, basically, as long as I could have that adapter, then I could do the high top setup, which would be cool. However, here's the thing, though, with that top cover, there's no hole for the decomp. So if you're hopping that up at all, then you got to put a hole for a decomp in a fairly nice illuminated top cover, and I don't know. You know what I mean? It's a little heretical if you think about it. All right, so I've just got that gooped up a little bit. You don't have to have a decomp. Yeah, okay. Larry, you know, maybe your arms are a little stronger than mine, but I don't know. Ryan Miller. Look out for acorns. Yeah, I know it. I know it. Had to build a new shed just for your saws. Good. It's a good problem to have. All right, the piston here looks beautiful. So, let's see, will this... Will this go proper? Hang on. Will it go without a fight? Crap, I gotta remove the starter cover too. Or maybe just the two lower screws. Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good. Will this lift up now? Yep. There. Now, as long as that gasket isn't in the way, I think we're going to be good. Right, the blue tops are just they're hard to find, you know. I mean, oh, that gasket's still in the right spot. Check that out. I can see it. Okay, that's screwing in nice. Larry, I believe you, but I don't know. Good. Let's put the starter screws back on here. Ryan, I still have some 394s for sale. You guys interested? Ryan, you still around? Yeah, if would you and your dad be interested? I got some 394s sitting around, and I got a really darn nice 288, and I have a 266. And yeah, well, you get the idea. I got some goodies. I know you guys are always interested in goodies. Because I'm always interested in goodies. You know what I mean? So not too expensive on this. I think I got this from Definitive Dave. Brand new OEM muffler. I think it was like $50. So not a cheap part, but wasn't awful either. I got Ryan. I got 2 at 700 and 1 at 600. They all run pretty good, to be honest. The 288's $800 though, mainly because I got a grand into it. I just ran that one tonight. Ran quite nice. Of course, I ran it for like 2 seconds, but whatever. Or use the cut cover. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one, Alan. The one with the cut cover, I'm gonna keep. That one's for me. And 288's really, I don't think they're really my thing, but I think I'm gonna keep that one. I really do like my 394s. Everybody's got their own thing, but I think that 288 with that cut cover, I think I'm gonna keep for myself. Yeah, Ryan, I'm basically asking for what I've, for the 394s, I'm asking what I got into them, rather than, it's not like, not like I'm going to make a pile on them. You guys got tons of saws. Why is your dad talking about buying more new saws? Never mind. Never mind. Silly question. Put Loctite on these. Here, Ryan, let me two-stroke. What's going on? Ryan, I'm going to pull one up that is for sale. Let me just put these screws back in here. Hey, Peter. Just hanging out, messing with a 200T. Put a brand new OEM muffler on this one because it appears to have fallen, on the ground from height, or got run over or something. There was trauma in its past. Okay. Just like that, we got a muffler changed out. Hey, Steve. We're hanging in. Here you go, Ryan. How about this one? Is that nice enough for you? Sorry, Tim. You can't have it. You're a little bit too far away. She's a little dusty from me running it a little bit. I did not run it much. But she pulls pretty good. Actually, we have another Steve that's here. The I think. I don't know. Is the other Steve here? Because that was his 200T that I was working on. Why would you? Yeah, this is too pretty for a sawmill. What do you think, Ryan? Is this worth $700? The gas tank alone is 150. Brand new. Brand new clutch cover, OEM. Brand new top cover. See, Larry, you got some competition. Oh God, these have compression. Yeah, this is a pretty nice one. There's no question. This one's pretty nice. No, you don't have competition. Anyone have a spare air horn 272 West Coast? I wish. I wish, Alan. Never fear, Mega's here. That'd be center position in any man cave. See, Tim, I've got plenty of them. I don't need any more 394s. I've got plenty of them. Well, mostly because I don't really cut that much. So it's not like I really need X, Y, or Z. I do work on the sawmill, obviously, but I'm not, I'm not doing tons of cutting even on the sawmill. So it's not like I need 18 chainsaws, but I happen to have it. I happen to have 18 chainsaws. So, Steve, your 200T has a new muffler, and the piston's perfect, by the way, but it does need a new cover. And hopefully then she should run, What else did I have for you guys today? I got Brian's kit all packed up, so that's good. I haven't ordered anything yet from HL Supply. I got to order stuff there. If anybody wants to do the channel a solid, they can. The best way to support me is, one, buy tools, and two, go to my link for HL Supply and click on it. Here, I'm going to have everybody do that right now. I'm going to get my my affiliate link here, and everybody can click on this, and that way, if you guys actually, by some stretch of the imagination, order something in the next month, they'll actually track you, and then I get credit for it, and that helps support the channel. So, hang on a second. Let me log into my account, and I'm going to bring up my link here. That way you guys can click on it, and yeah. Don't think I have anything else going. I've got to order some stuff. I know I've got to order stuff. Chili Expat, what's going on? Here's my link. If you guys click on that, then it'll basically track you, and if you buy anything from HL Supply, I get credit. So that'd be great. I have too many. Also, 13 people still give me more to fix. Yeah, stuff keeps showing up, Tim. If you sell it, you sell it. And by Halloween, if it's not even October yet. Poor Larry. Ryan, do I have a 266? Yes, I do. Two-stroke. I got that problem too. It just sells some sauce. I can order stuff. Yeah. Sorry, I was just replying to Steve. I got text messages coming in. We got people talking to me in the chat here. Getting warm. It's actually getting cool here. Going into fall. And we all got you got to sell some saws and make some bucks so we can actually get some cool stuff, you know. The thing is, I have too many cool saws. So Ryan, yeah, the 266 is a pretty sweet saw. I was a little skeptical at first, but I took a cut on it the other day. It runs really nice. Man, it tuned great too. I put a brand new carburetor on that thing. Yeah, for sale. Oh yeah. What isn't for sale? Need to order some stuff so I can sell some stuff. Yeah, I know. It's just this terrible circular thing. Yeah, we're going into fall here. I think it's gonna be it's cooler tonight. It's gonna be cooler tomorrow. I think we're gonna have a little bit of a warm up though, near 80, pretty soon, and then it'll probably get cooler again pretty quick. Larry, I don't think it's a bad habit, but it definitely is a habit. There's no question that this has become habit, and the reason I've been trying to figure out exactly um, why I keep coming down here to the basement, but I've tried to figure out why it's such a habit. But the best reason I can come up with is that everything here is bite size. Ryan, $400 for the 266. Power head only. I got a 20-inch Sujihara you'd like on it right now, and man, it's nice. I'll bet it'll be low 60s or the high 50s tonight here, which would be beautiful for sleeping. Still green. That's good. Still green here, although we've got a lot of leaves that are down. A lot of leaves have come off the trees. 62. I don't even know what temperature it is outside. I got so much stuff here. Jeez. What is it all from and to? I don't know. I'm going to have to get all this straight. I'm going to have to start getting rid of it. This is terrible. My dad is watching. He said sold. Okay. I'm around tomorrow if you want to come up and pick it up. Right. By the way, hey, Brian. To Brian and Ryan, father and son. Oh, the 266 is sold. Well, that's fine too. Okay, you want to convince him on the 394 here. And I have two of these, by the way. This is one of two. The other one is not quite as nice looking, but internally it has some newer stuff. So it depends on what you want for that. But if they're both, these are both 700 apiece, and these are ported by me. Cases decked, all that stuff, and both of them have brand new OEM clutch covers too. These are $80 a piece just for this piece. They run nice. These things run really, really nice. We'll drop off a 200T and buy that 266. What am I doing to the 200? Oh, God. These 200s keep showing up, guys. I don't know what it is. Like, they just keep showing up. Tear it down. Put it all back together. Tear it down. Put it all back together. And the thing is, like, I don't even have that much time anymore to be doing this stuff. I do like coming and hanging out. That's the thing. The reason I'm here at night is not even necessarily to work on lots of saws, but the I like hanging out with you guys, you know? A grand even for the 266 and the uglier looking 394. All the same muffler problems, burn top ends. Yeah, they 200 and they eat carburetors, Larry. They eat carburetors. No, I'm not the 200T whisperer, Steve. No, no, no. I am. I do quite a few 200s, but Lone Wolf is the 200T whisperer. Actually, Ryan, if you want to do that deal, I have one that'll fill the bill there. We can make a deal. I just need to get Mason back here with the darn saw because he was giving a little tune in, you know. Yeah, 200Ts are everybody thinks they're worth gold, even around here. They think they're worth a pile of gold. You find part saws for many hundreds of dollars, and it's just it's crazy. Yeah, the carburetors just they eat carburetors, and it's $90 for a new carb. So yeah, Ryan, email me. Let me know what you want to do. I'm around tomorrow. I'm gonna be outside digging post holes. I've got a fence I'm gonna put up, and so I'll be kicking around tomorrow. I'm not Other than going to Lowe's or something, I'm not going to be going too far. Yeah, the accelerator pump problems. So, all right, let me go. Let me go. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. This is really the most fun for me, and I do enjoy building saws, of course, and whatnot. But it's a whole lot more fun if you guys are here and we're doing some interactive type stuff. If you guys ask questions and all that, makes this a whole lot more fun. Also, David just showed up. Great. Just talked to David this afternoon. You'd had a clever, so you'd had. No, Larry, you just plug the decomps and you're good, right? David Ball just talked to him this afternoon. David, did you get a chance to try the tools? Because he just got his tools in this afternoon. Let us know how the trade goes. I've dealt with Brian and Ryan before. They are very straight shooters, those guys, so not worried at all. Yeah, shoot me an email. Just picked up a Super Forester, maybe kind of four-stroke. I have no idea. Just got the notification on my phone. Yes, they're the best out there. Very cool. Did you giggle the first time you used them? Did you get it in there and be like, oh my god, I can't believe we did this any other way? Just I love it when people use them for the first time. It's so much fun. So much fun. Like and everybody's just like an instant convert too from like using I just do hot and cold. Yeah, whatever. Way smooth, very well made. Exactly. Yeah, it really is fun. That's cool. I'm glad you had a good experience, David. And they don't really wear out. I mean, it would take you a lot of cases to wear out even those sleeves. So, you can and if you wear out a sleeve, so what, Whoever doesn't have a kit needs to get one. Appreciate the plug. And on that note, I'll let me put my email again in here if anybody needs the email. And good job, Mega. Very good. And my link to HL Supply, if anybody needs parts, they go there, they click on that. I get credit for it. I appreciate that. Everybody stay safe. Have a great night. And we'll talk to you all soon. As soon as I find anything interesting, you guys are going to be the first to know. Take care, guys. Have a great night.